You know what you're doing. You getting feedback?
Yeah. I don't know what from. All right, everybody. So we're going to start off, give some people a little time to get all signed in. Doyle, do you want to like turn it down?
It's a Mac. I don't know how to use a Mac.
Okay. Just turn it off. Oh, that's right. It's on.
This is where we're getting the feedback.
All right, everybody. First time live streaming. So we're ready to roll now, but we're going to give some people some time to get in before Doyle gets all started. Thanks for joining us today and watching. I'm going to just point out some of the new stuff. So we do have some new product that came in. So if you want to do some curbside pickup shopping, or you can reach out to Doyle and he'll take a look if you've got that itch to start buying some of our products and the new stuff that came in. We've got this sweet little tailor-made Sunday bag. It's a real nice light bag that you can carry around, and it's got even a little stand. Usually the Sunday bags, you just lay on the ground. This one will stay standing up for you, which is really nice. We've got our Maverick, all our Callaway new Maverick products in. Our Sim products from TaylorMade came in. We've got some Adidas shoes, some really cool Chaos ones. I know Andy Brown's probably really excited. We've got some bright yellow Code Chaos ones. We got in some really nice Adidas Wausau Country Club hats, and then quite a bit of product. I know some of our members really like to get on shopping quickly so that they can get their sizes before they're gone. Feel free to reach out to Doyle. He can kind of go through what we have for you and help you purchase, and we can do just a curbside pickup like we do with our food. So I think that's about it for me. We'll start rolling now with the draft. So we'll bring Doyle in.
Thank you, Chandler. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to get started here. If you do have any comments as we're going, feel free to make the comments on the YouTube page or questions. We'll try to answer them as much as possible. Chandler will keep an eye on those. There is about a 30-second delay, so if you do write a comment, we don't get it immediately, but we'll try to answer those questions as we get them. So, without further ado, let's get this started. Got everybody's name in a bucket here. We'll try to, I'm not going to be looking in the bucket. The more times you've played, the more entries you have. I'll try to stir it up occasionally and keep drawing. So hopefully we get everybody in. Chandler's making one last adjustment before we get going. So once he gives me the thumbs up, we'll pick the first name. All right, we are good. He will have a Word document on the side of the screen too that will show all the picks. The defending champion from 2018 is Craig Thiessen. So Craig Thiessen is automatically in. He is number one. Last year Mother Nature won, but Craig is the defending champ. So he is in. And first pick AJ Gordon. Chandler, can you see that on your screen?
Yep.
Perfect. AJ Gordon is in. Chris Peterson. Dr. Ping. You keeping up, Chandler? If you need me to slow down, let me know.
A little bit. We didn't do that.
Brian Smith. Bob Wolf.
Maybe after 10, take a break.
I don't know what number I'm on.
7.
Norm Hardy. Mike Schilder. Steve Ryan.
Number 10.
And the 10th pick, Cliff Sutton.
I just want to see if you have any YouTube comments. No. You can keep following.
Repeats, thrown off to the side. I'll still show the screen so you know who I'm picking, but Al Verplu. Mark Weiland. Repeat of Norm Hardy. Chris Peterson, repeat. Al Verplu, repeat. Let's get these shaken up.
Them was yelling at you, and Barnett said, "Do better."
Everybody else thinks I'm doing great, Dunst. You're number 10 on the waiting list. Dean Thurs. Ed Steffes. Oh, didn't have to wait this year. Larry Wetzel. Jimmy Young. Dave Cooper. Michael Dirks. There were two there. I'm taking them both. Jimmy Young is repeat. Dan Augustine. We have a repeat. Don Cook. Derek Hoff. Tom Batterman. Craig Krieger. Sorry for the misspelling. Once again, Jim Young. Repeat.
Roloff says Dunst is supposed to be banned after last year's incident.
Repeat. Norm Hardy's repeat. Todd Hagedorn. Kevin Krieger. Mike Schilder.
Repeat.
That was a repeat. Jim Baker. Chad Bergstrom. Repeat.
Yeah, 3 more and you're halfway through.
Steve Ryan's repeat. Drew 2 here. Kevin Krieger, repeat. Brian Smith, repeat. Brian Godorsey. Drew a couple here. And they both the repeats. Craig Krieger, Steve Ryan. Draw a couple again. Monty Montgomery. Jim Nick. Travis White. Believe that got us to the halfway point.
That's actually 31.
And Mike Schilder, repeat. Rick Parkin. Gary Gray. Bob Wolf, repeat. Todd Hagedorn, repeat. Travis White, I believe, repeat.
Got a little construction going.
Got some new siding going on outside, so we apologize for any extra noise. Bob Wolf. Drew 2 here. Alan Verplu is a repeat. Dr. Ping is a repeat. Drew Handful. Don Cook.
Roloff asked at what point you guys started accepting bribes. Check your Venmo.
I've been accepting bribes the whole time. You're just late to the game. Don Cook. That was a joke.
And Dunst says that that's a new way to wear a visor around the neck.
Ding Thurs. Tom Batterman. Dan O'Hoff. Greg Harvey. Greg Harvey. Craig Zemansky. Jim Young. Tom Batterman. Chris Peterson. Craig Krieger. Ryan Smith. Matt Roth. Travis White. you on this one. Bob Stair. Travis White. Scott Swid. Alan Verplu. Chris Peterson.
Frankie said you're taking too long to pick him. He's just gonna get on with this day.
Have a good day, Frankie. Bob Wolf. We will put this this Word document online on the website once we are done. We will get an email out to all the participants also and the waiting list. So if you can't stay online, we will get that out to you. AJ Gordon. If you're still there, Frankie Barnett, you're in. AJ Gordon. Dave Green. Michael Jordan. And once again, Mike Schilder. All cut up there, Chandler?
Yep.
Got a few new ones in that batch.
Yep.
AJ Gordon. Dan Augustine's a repeat. Once again, Michael Jordan. Dr. Ping. Kevin Krieger, all repeats in that group. Alan Verplu. Rick Barkin. Jim Young. Craig Krieger. Dan Weinkoff. Jesse Moss. Got two new ones there, Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Batterman. Derek Off. Andy Dunst. Jim Young. Jim Nick. AJ Gordon.
Brettel said YouTube makes you look 20 pounds heavier.
My stomach makes me look 20 pounds heavier, Brettel. Rick Barkin.
Didn't have any new ones there.
Dan Weinkoff.
Dunst is the most recent new one.
I think so. Hope so. You can go back and check, make sure we're correct. Steve Ryan. Chris Peterson. Peter Gaffney. That's a new one, Chandler. Craig Krieger. If you're still watching, Josh Roloff. Brian Godorsey, I believe he was already called. Mike Schilder again. Tim Thurs.
That's the,
What number are we at there, Chandler?
this is number 49.
49, we're getting there. Brian Godorsey's a repeat. Gary Gray's a repeat. Tim Thurs is a repeat. Dave Cooper's a repeat. Greg Krieger. Frankie Barnett. Tom Batterman. Monty Montgomery. Michael Kriofsky. New one. Josh Roloff. 10 to go, plus the waiting list. Hearing from Doug to my left. He's in the background. Todd Hagedorn. Jesse Moss.
Dunch just said that too. One at a time.
Oh, and coming down to the end, we're definitely doing one at a time. Todd Hagedorn. Michael Kriofsky. Scott Zemer. Believe that's a new one, Chandler?
Yep.
Andy Dunst. Corey Tomczyk. Jim Baker. Steve Ryan. Tom Batterman. Michael Kriofsky. Greg Krieger. Brad Kennedy. Don Cook. Mark Hadley Sr. Mark Hadley Sr. Greg Krieger. Scott Jackman. Is that 52, Chandler?
It's 54.
54.
So maybe after the next one, give it a big old shake.
Larry Wetzel. Tim Thurs. Jim Swiderski. That's 55. I'm going to shake him up here. Scott Zemer. Mark Hadley Sr. Scott Swid. Todd Hagedorn. Mark Hadley Sr. Tim Thurs. AJ Gordon. Brian Smith. AJ Gordon. AJ Gordon.
AJ's played a lot.
He's played in a lot of these. I believe he's played in 15 of them. Tom Batterman. Lonnie Montgomery. Todd Hagedorn. Ed Steffes. We already drew him?
Yep.
Chris Peterson. Greg Szymanski. Corey Tomchek. Travis White.
Dunst asked how much AJ paid us to put his name in there that many times.
Craig Krieger. AJ Gordon. Paid enough. Scott Zemer.
This is where it gets long. I should have had some background music.
Derek Goff. Michael Jordan. Todd Hagedorn. Jesse Moss. Still got a lot of names left in the bucket. Brad Kennedy. Kevin Krieger. Oh, got two here. I'm going with two. Dr. Ping. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Jesse Moss. Tom Batterman. Larry Wetzel. Ryan Godorsey. Todd Hagedorn. Derek Hoff. Cliff Sutton. Brian Godorsey. I got two here. I'm trying to drop one. There it is. Kevin Krieger. Jim Young. Don Cook. You're losing viewers up there, Chandler?
No, we're up to 30.
All right. Michael Jordan.
Dunst dad's watching.
Dr. Ping.
No, Bob Ellis. I don't know who that is.
Scott Zemer. There's a new one. Andrew Gale. 56.
Yep. 4 left. We got a drum on.
Al Hogum. It's a new one. Michael Jordan.
3 left.
Craig Krieger. Corey Tomchek. Kevin Krieger. Tom Batterman. Mark Headley Sr. Brian Godorsey. Jim Young. Norm Hardy. Todd Hagedorn. Todd Hagedorn. Scott Zemer. Brian Smith. Kevin Hermaning. That new one, Chandler? All right, 58. Scott Zemer. AJ Gordon. Nope, got 2. I'm taking them both. They might be the same. Steve Ryan. Steve Ryan. Dan Weinkoff. Scott Jackman. Got 2 here. Steve Ryan. Dan O'Hoff. Mike Schilder. Michael Kriofsky. Bob Wolf. Kevin Krieger. Dave Green. Andy Dunst. Dan Augustine. Josh Roloff. Larry Wetzel. Todd Hagedorn. Mark Headley Jr.
Okay, last one.
We're at 50 through 59.
Yep.
1 spot to go. Make sure I only draw 1 name at a time. AJ Gordon. Scott Zemer. Craig Krieger. Wetzel. Steve Ryan. Corey Tomchek. Craig Krieger. Rick Parkin. Scott Jackman. Scott Swid. Number 60, I believe, Nate Bartz. We're going to keep drawing through for the 10 spots for the waiting list, so you're in an order on the waiting list. Last year, we had 65 people signed up. By the time we got to the event, there was nobody left on the waiting list because people had to drop whatnot. So there's still good hope for you, but if you're on the waiting list, still please try to keep that weekend open so we can hopefully get you in. Scott Zemer. Jim Swiderski. Peter Gaffney. Steve Ryan. Michael Jordan. Mike Schilder. Bob Wolf. Jim Young. Todd Hagedorn. Larry Wetzel. Jim Young. Brian Smith. Lonnie Montgomery. Peter Gaffney. Kevin Bruner. Michael Jordan. Scott Zemer. Don Cook. Frankie Barnett. Scott Zemer. Dean Thurs. Chris Peterson. Scott Swid. Greg Harvey. Brad Kennedy. AJ Gordon. Still in there. It's got to be close to 15. Bob Wolf. Dan Augustine. Todd Hagedorn. Dean Thurs.
Greg Harvey asked if Nate Bartz is Mr. Irrelevant at number 60.
Brian Smith. Steve Ryan. Dr. Ping. Jim Baker. Tom Betterman. Gary Gray. I got two here, but the first one is a repeat. Larry Wetzel, both repeats. Mike Schilder. Alan Verplu. Bob Wolf. Got two. This is the first one. Jim Young. Gary Gray. Rick Hovda. Jesse Moss. Craig Krieger. Jim Young. Josh Roloff. Tim Thurs. Michael Kriofsky. Michael Kriofsky. AJ Gordon. Dan Weinkoff. Tim Thurs. Dean Thurs. Kevin Bruner. Mike Schilder. Andy Brown. It's a new one. Bob Wolf. Don Cook. Larry Wetzel. Bob Stair. Frankie Barnett. Dan O'Hoff. Dave Green. Michael Kriofsky. Michael Kriofsky. Mike Schilder. Michael Kriofsky. Hadley Jr., Mike Schilder, Brian Smith, Tom Batterman, Jim Young, Scott Swid, Dave Cooper. I believe I got two here. Chris Peterson is the first one. He was a repeat. Dr. Ping, repeat. Albert Blue. Andrew Wells. Is Andrew Wells the new one?
Yeah.
Mike Schilder.
6 left.
Dan Weinkoff. Chris Peterson. Terry Aarons is the new one. 5 to go. Tim Thurs. Jim Young. Steve Ryan. Bob Wolf. Bob Stair. Michael Jordan. Dean Thurs. Kevin Krieger. Scott Jackman. Brian Godorsey. Todd Hagedorn. Andy Dunst. Jim Young. Mark Hadley Sr. Andrew Kale. Andy Radiz. Andy Brown. Jesse Moss. Dean Thurs. Mark Hadley. Bob Wolf. Kevin Krieger. Michael Jordan. Frankie Barnett. Chris Peterson. Still a lot of names in the bucket. Michael Kriofsky. Kevin Krieger,
Just need 4 new ones yet.
Larry Wetzel, Mike Schilder, Nate Bartz, Dan Weinkoff, Michael Jordan, Jesse Moss, Tom Batterman, Dr. Ping, Kevin Krieger, Michael Kriofsky, Josh Roloff, Scott Swid, Dan O'Hoff, Josh Roloff, Tim Thurs, Scott Zemer, Steve Ryan, Mike Schilder, Jim Baker, Mark Weiland, Monty Montgomery, Jason Little, Scott Swid, Kevin Krieger, Dan Weinkoff, Scott Swid, Mike Schilder, Craig Krieger, Dave Green, Scott Swig, Mark Weiland, running out of names here, Scott Swid, Andrew Wells, Kevin Krieger, Scott Swid, Scott Zemer, AJ Gordon. That is it. So I'm going to go double check our numbers, see where we're at. We'll get back to you. We'll get this posted. Talk to you all soon.